Bright Memory Infinite is a 2036-set epic blend of FPS and action genres. Agents from the Supernatural Science Research Organization examine a mystery sky phenomenon that they discover is linked to a previously undisclosed history of two worlds. The game provides a high-octane experience, allowing players to mix skills and abilities to unleash devastating combos on their foes. To suit their situation, players can customize their firearms with various ammunitions such as incendiary bombs, sticky grenades, and homing missiles. A planet in space faces repressive Empire domination. To strike back, a slave steals the Drainus, an energy-absorbing ship. The Drainus reflector allows players to absorb energy strikes and shoot them back at adversaries. The energy stored in tanks improves the ship's features. High customization allows players to convert absorbed energy into homing missiles, reflective lasers, and omnidirectional physical shields. Drainus has 3 difficulty levels: anti-collision aid, unlocked game modes, and replayable stages with varying loadouts. In Inbento, you can enjoy a peaceful story about cats and fatherhood while solving attractive puzzles. Learn how to make wonderful bento foods by following the carefully planned recipes. Over 100 interesting puzzles with visually beautiful boiling rice are available. In this culinary-themed logic game, you can hone your skills and conquer additional stages. Unwind with Inbento after experiencing the stress of a modern cat's existence. Susanoo, a strong deity, challenged Yamata no Orochi to spare Kushinada from the dragon's sacrifice. He was betrayed and his power was stripped from him. Susanoo must battle samurai and demons summoned from space and time to reclaim his vigor. Players can combine combat methods to construct their own loadouts. Over 100 legendary Japanese warriors will be summoned, offering status-boosting weapons and armor. Players can gain experience and power by defeating enemies and acquiring various combat scrolls. This 2D action game takes place in Tokoyo, the Tower of Perpetuity, a never-ending dungeon filled with devilish monsters and cruel traps. To live, players must go via several branches and compete against other players. The game includes social components such as gravestones and relics that appear in the games of other players. Players must use their particular abilities to outnumber their less fortunate opponents and fight their way through the impregnable dungeon. Marfusha, a gate guard in a bleak society, must safeguard city gates from invading invaders. She must pay taxes on a regular basis and spend her limited revenue on upgrades, equipment, and hiring teammates. With over 70 cards available, players must exercise caution when spending to help Marfusha and her employees. New allies and equipment possibilities become available as taxes rise. Collaborate with colleagues to unlock stories and survive the never-ending onslaught. Challenge mode introduces new cards, special events, and global rivalry to see who can live the longest. This War of Mine is a survival game in which players are civilians in a besieged city battling for food, medicine, and safety from snipers and malicious scavengers. The day-height cycle dictates the game's tempo, with snipers preventing escape. Players must make life-or-death decisions based on their conscience, focusing on defending their refuge or surrendering some for long-term survival. The Complete Edition includes the original game, an Anniversary Edition update, the Little Ones DLC, and this Conflict of Mind stories, which provide a fresh take on conflict. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any of these games, give it a thumbs up. And please share and subscribe to the channel for daily videos. See you on the next one, and stay awesome.